April last weekend. Oh, yeah? I was at the stop. Oh, that right there. I got that
All right, baby. Let's get down.
Oh my gosh, I'll go over it again. Yes, let's get a pizza burger. Yes, cool. Done.
Your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "Bulls" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond and address your concern immediately. The National Basketball Association and the Chicago Bulls are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules.
Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Bulls have been patient, they have endured, and they have prevailed. With a 3-1 series lead, their sights locked on one goal, one epic culmination of an entire NBA season. The Larry O'Brien Trophy could be theirs with just one more win against the Mavericks. The NBA postseason, coming up next.
Will it end tonight? That's the question as one team battles to shut the door on the season. Another hopes to stave off defeat. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Washington and Lively hold down the post for them. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set, and it's Coffey in at the small forward. And for Chicago, Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Booker out there with Levine, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Take a look at the Mavericks. They've had some chances in this series, but haven't been able to take advantage. Greg, tonight is their last chance.
And Kevin, there are no tomorrows unless it's vacation planning. But talking to them, they're not ready to concede. If they win here, they go home for Game 6. Then if they can win that, boy, anything is possible in a Game 7.
Now, here's Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Really got his defender off balance. That time did Doncic with that cunning pump fake.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of this one. Free throw, no good.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Good on the second free throw.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
And definitely a feel-good kind of win, but I'm sure their coach might say they cut it a little bit too close.
A W is a W. Perhaps they'll get some critiques, but it's hard to argue with the win.
Good work there as it goes.
Looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Doncic kicks to Irving. Here's Coffey. And here's Doncic from the arc. Jimmy Butler pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
He gets that one.
Excellent pass from Butler right there. That's why he's considered a team leader.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Picked by Vucevic. Booker the pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Pass to Irving. Lively with it. Here's Coffey. No good that time. Some solid defense from Butler. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Vucevic setting the pick for Booker. The kick outside to Butler. Shoots from the high post. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Irving's shot is good.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Bulls. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for them in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Outside Irving. Stolen by Levine. By himself. And then Levine with the jam.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Irving looking over the floor. Fires for 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Chicago leading. In the corner, it's Levine. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night. Dallas has gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Now Doncic, lively screen on Booker. And that one's good. Doncic.
Savvy play call that time by Luka, creating some room for himself out there. Got some space, just what he needed.
Williams sets a screen for Butler. And he converts the layup.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
So it's the Mavericks now. It's a 5-point game. Doncic hits to Washington. Inside, got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Here's Irving. He has 5. Here's Doncic.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not 1 second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Mavericks with possession here. They trail by 7. Doncic outside. Pass to Washington. Dallas moving it around. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Mavericks trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Over in the corner, Washington. Over Williams. And too long on the shot. Here's Booker. Finished off the break. 8 points for Easy Breezy.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Pass to Coffee. And a wide open look for Irving. Traps in the tray. Irving's got 8 points. Here's Booker. 8 points for him. To the middle. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Irving. After the made shot from Booker. Irving drives in. Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
Williams for 3. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got his 2nd bucket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Irving. The Bulls knocking down the three. Pass to Washington. Washington sends the pick for Doncic. Over Booker. And it's Doncic missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
No good from Booker. Mavericks trail by 10. Here's Coffey. He has yet to score. Pass to Irving. Lays it up off the glass.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Chicago leading by 8. Booker, right side. Vucevic, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Doncic. Misses from short range. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, I like seeing Butler show off his mad hops. This guy's got big-time bounce and knows how to slam it down with authority.
Mavericks trail by 12. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound collected by Levine.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Levine does a really good job of attacking. He plays with fearlessness and able to draw the foul as a result.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Bruce Ellis comes in for Williams. And it's White in for Jimmy Butler. Dallas also making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jared Lively. Thompson comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Kyrie Irving.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Doncic outside for Booker. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
They've been sensational on the backcourt to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here is Smith. For 3, Levine, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Shots good by Booker.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Doncic passes to Grimes. Thompson for the triple. Chicago grabs the miss. Pass to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Smith. Fires from deep. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That shot is off.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, guys. Easy breezy in the last game against Dallas. Played phenomenal. He finished with 57 points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Booker after Luka Doncic's bucket. Smith sets the pick for White. That three off the mark. Mavericks trail by 17. Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. And the dunk by Smith.
Smith taking full advantage of his length and athleticism there. Love to see that.
The Mavericks shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Doncic outside. From 8. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Doncic has got 12.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
To the inside. The shot by Buzelis, no good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Thompson outside. The three for Doncic. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Mavs.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Booker against Doncic. Kick out to Levine. Levine gets a screen from Booker. Launches it. And Zach Levine hits from deep. He's got 16.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Bulls. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 three-pointers in the period. And don't go away. We'll be right back. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford is out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Thompson, and it's Grimes in at the 2 spot.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Now, here's Butler. Over Thompson. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Pass to Irving. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's McConnell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for Chicago, taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the Mavericks making a change here. Prosper's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Outside Irving. Thompson from long range. Again, the miss by Thompson. The Bulls leading by 17. Here's Butler. Good D by Thompson.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Prosper. Gafford with the ball. Nothing on the board.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Back to White. Three-pointer. He can't get that one. Mavericks trail by 17. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Grimes. Back to Thompson. Takes a three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A shot by McConnell, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Thompson with the bucket.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Now here's Butler. Smith sets the pick for White. Pass to Buzelis. Tries again, and it's Butler laying it in. Butler's got his third basket of the night right there.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Irving passes to Thompson. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by McConnell. For the screen on McConnell. And on the way from Irving for three.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Prosper. Outside Irving. Fires the three. Here's Grimes from outside the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Grimes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Butler feeling out of it. Launches a three. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks trail by 13. On the wing, Irving. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 12 in the game.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
Outside Butler. Lets it go with the three. Mavericks with the rebound.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And on the way from Irving for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. And here's McConnell. Butler. And the rejection by Gafford. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Buzelis, and Levine subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And Dallas also making a switch. O'Neal's checked in. Here's White. And just miss after miss right now.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Outside Irving. Jacks up a three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Butler dishes to Vucevic. And stolen by Irving. One-on-one fast break. And Thompson kicks to Gafford. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. There's the drive. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Irving, so much fun to watch in this one so far, utilizing every aspect of his offensive game.
Smith finds White. Levine inside the three-point line. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to O'Neal. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
A shot's good from Irving.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's White. 5 points in the game. Now here's Vucevic. Pass to Levine. 3-pointer. O'Neal with the rebound.
A bunch of 3s for him in this first quarter. A bunch of 3s for him in the first quarter. But he's made 0 here in the second period.
Bucket is good. Irving's got 22 points.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Outside, Levine. Now here's Butler from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving passes to O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
What beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Chicago making some changes. Williams comes in for Smith, and it's Booker in for Butler. Chicago leading by 4. White dishes to Williams. Now Booker 12 points for him. Back to Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Outside Irving. Pass to Washington. No good on the triple. Now Chicago has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly.
Vucevic possesses what I call a throwback big man game and really is most comfortable operating from this area of the court.
Doncic, no good. Chicago has gone 6 of 14 with the three ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Pass to Coffey. Back to Irving. Shoots from 14. Good on the jump shot. And that's now 24 points for Kyrie Irving.
Oh, yeah. Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now.
Doncic against Booker. Down low. There's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
They get the rebound. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. A three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 18 points. And so Booker will bring it up for the Bulls. Williams, a screen on Doncic. Booker the pass to Williams. Booker looking around. Just 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
In transition, here come the Bulls. White block shot, and there is White, and that's good on the assist by Williams. And it's 7 points for Kobe White. Doncic against Booker, forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
A minute 42 left to play here in the half. Booker against Doncic. And Booker kicks to Levine. Fires the three. And he drills it. Beautiful release there from Booker. He's got 15.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now. And so far, no go.
Here's Coffey. Hasn't made one yet. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Booker with no one around. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And now an 11-point Bulls lead. Dallas shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. Irving kicks to Doncic. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. And stolen by Booker. Levine wide open. They grab their own miss. Another shot. Out to the wing. Williams passes to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. He lays it in. Booker's got 20.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Doncic against Booker. To stop the run. Rebound by the Bulls. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range. Booker's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
And so it's Chicago in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Chicago Bulls.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
Man, what do you know about weight rooms, Kenny?
He knows how to avoid them.
Ooh.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. Their chance in this final series starting to slip away. Not how they wanted to start this game, Kenny. Your thoughts?
Well, you know, some panic creeping in, not going right, and they have a tough road in front of them.
Tough is an understatement. Their road has been hit by hail, mudslide, even an avalanche. It's all bad for them right now.
Man, can they find a way? That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Chicago leading by 16. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Zach LaVine is out there with Booker, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Now here's Butler. 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. A rebound by Washington.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And the 3 ball is good.
Well, you know, Doncic, with his combined package of skill and confidence, that pull-up jumper is a real weapon for him.
And that one drops for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Outside Irving. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Pass to Coffee. Now Lively. Offline with his 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Butler, that's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Look, he's not the bulkiest guy in terms of his frame, but Butler is really fearless and plays with great confidence and toughness, and it's hard to stop him because of that.
Mavericks trail by 17. Here's Doncic. Oh, explosive move by Doncic.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Booker. 23 points in the game. Here's Butler. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Butler's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Doncic. Outside Irving. Washington passes to Irving. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Booker against Doncic. Booker, good. Booker's got 25 points in the game.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by Lively.
If you're looking for a rim runner, Derek Lively is your guy.
So Booker will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And now it's 27 points for Easy Breezy. Mavericks trailed by 19. Outside Irving. Pass to Coffee. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the three ball. 27 points for him.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Got that one up quick.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. The 3 for Doncic. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Booker. 17-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. The Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Bulls, Booker taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Mavericks trailed by 19. Irving, the open look, and another basket for Dallas.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Booker with it. He's got 27. Here's Butler. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% for the field. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Booker outside. Pass to Williams. Butler on the way. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Bulls leading by 19. Here's Booker. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. That's 29 points for Easy Breezy.
Well, you see what you have here. I mean, the unselfishness of Butler, an often unsung trait of his.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Doesn't go either for Doncic. For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Here's Butler. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one. Doncic dishes to Irving over Levine. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's the 3. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. The Mavericks shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. Back to Doncic. Shot to stop the run. Drops in the layup for 2. Doncic has got 27.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
The Bulls shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Williams kicks to Vucevic. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Mavericks have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Williams against Doncic. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Well, you look at Booker leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Luka Doncic just 2 behind.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
That free throw good from Doncic. And the Bulls making a change here. White's checked in. All free throws good from Doncic. And so Booker will bring it up for the Bulls. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. That shot, no good. Mavericks trail by 20. Irving for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Butler on the way. Makes it off the glass. Butler's got 19 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The Mavericks have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Washington passes to Doncic. And stolen by Booker. And even 3-on-3 break. 17-foot shot on the way. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter. Mavericks trailed by 21. Doncic passes to Irving. Lively against Vucevic. Pass to Coffey. Dallas moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Irving. Booker pulls it in. The Bulls leading by 21. Driving inside. Count it. Booker's got 31.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Here's Washington after the made shot from Booker. Here's Doncic. Goes back up. And it's Lively laying it in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Booker. He has 31. Butler sets a screen for Booker. Kick out to Levine. Outside Butler. Pass to White. Butler, a screen on Irving. White. No good on the three. Mavericks trailed by 21. Doncic passes to Lively. Here's Coffey. On the wing, Irving. To the paint. Wants to get it to Lively and does.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding. Lively, elite in all three categories.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
That's good from Lively. And the Mavericks with some changes. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Irving. He hits both from the stripe. Chicago leading by 19. Booker outside. Outside, White. Five to shoot. On the wing, Booker. Guarded by Doncic. Good on the three-point shot.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Coffey. Back to Doncic. The three. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Doncic against Booker. Here's White. And yep, finally drops it, rolling around the rim. White's got 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
The Bulls leading by 22. 1:22 left in the third. Here's the lob to the hoop. Booker finds Smith. Outside, White. Tries it from the top of the key. The Mavericks pull it in.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Pass to Grimes. A three-pointer off the mark. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
51 seconds left to play here in the third. Doncic kicks to Thompson. Back to Doncic. From past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 14 points now in the second half.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Booker against Doncic. And Smith with the stuff.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Doncic. Pass to Grimes. Thompson, a screen on White. Shot by Grimes. No good. And here's Booker. He's got 34. Over Doncic. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Bulls delivering the blowout. And we'll get going after this from United Center. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
We've done a great job moving the ball. Let's keep the ball moving, extra pass, attack, pass, and play, okay?
Billy Donovan enjoying the activity his team is showing, the motion of his offense, just wants to see more of it.
Yeah, they're working together well. The key now is to try to do it consistently throughout the rest of this evening.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Mavericks. Big man on the floor formerly Washington and Gafford. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Now here is Smith down low. And he gets it to go.
Nice job there waiting for his opportunity. Smith reeled it in for the board and the hoop.
Here's Grimes. Now, here's Washington. On the wing, Irving. 6 to shoot. Over McConnell. And it's Irving missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Back to Butler. And he banks in the layup. And that's 21 points for Jimmy Butler.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Thompson misses.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Butler just excellent at finding ways to get to the stripe, especially when he's near the basket.
At the line for the Bulls, Jimmy Butler taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good Butler.
What I love about Jimmy Butler, there's a lot to like, but he brings it every night. His consistency and toughness and production. Plays with passion, leads his team well. Love that throwback mentality of his.
And he makes both free throws. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Grimes passes to Irving. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Gafford nails the baby hook. Gafford's got his first basket.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Outside, White for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now Irving. There's a screen by Washington. A 3-pointer, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Outside Butler from the arc. Sinks the 3-pointer. Butler's got 26.
Perhaps not the forte of Butler's game, but he does have the range to hurt you from the perimeter.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Thompson for 3. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Butler, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. On the wing, Irving. From deep three-point land. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Here's Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 9 points in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
No good from Irving.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Steps back and fires. And it's White missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Gafford kicks to Irving. The three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
So for the Bulls, Anderson, he's checked in for Buzelis. Terry comes in for Butler. And it's Booker in for T.J. McConnell. Amir Coffey's checked in for Dallas. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. Pass to Coffey. Thompson for the triple. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
Booker. And the rejection by Gafford. Smith the pass to Booker. Over Irving. Shots good by Booker. Booker's got 15 points here in the second half.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Irving a screen on Anderson. And here's Washington outside. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Inside, here's Terry. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Terry's got his first points of the night. The Mavericks shooting at a decent 44% clip here. There's a good screen. Washington finds Gafford. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Washington. Clock at 6. Here's Coffey. Over Terry. Rebound by Smith. Booker with it. Anderson outside. Back to Booker. The kick out to Anderson. Shoots over Washington. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Smith against Irving. To the middle. Wants to get it to Gafford and does. And Gafford throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Smith. And that one drops. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
Night in and night out, consistently, Smith makes a solid effort in there.
Irving passes to Gafford. Over to the wing. Irving against Booker. Irving misses.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Shots good by Booker.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Booker against Irving. And here is Washington. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Washington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Bulls have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Screen by Smith to the inside. Gafford with the steal. Here's Coffey. Thompson in the corner. Puts up a three. Rebound by the Bulls. Booker's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Smith. And then Smith with the jam. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Terrific throwdown by Jalen Smith. He stuck it right to him that time.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Washington. Over Anderson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now here's Booker. Pass to Smith. Here's White. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And here is Washington. And he uses the glass on the layup. Washington's got 7 points for the quarter.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel. 0 points. Nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Booker against Irving. Pass to Smith. Outside White. Smith sets the pick for White. Hands the shot with nobody near him.
And White understands his role on this team. They look to him to drain that jumper.
Thompson outside. Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. No good from outside.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And it's White missing.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Here's Coffey. The 3-ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Coffey's got himself on the board with 3 there.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Booker. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
What athleticism. That was an incredibly acrobatic move.
Bruce Ellis is checked in for the Bulls. T.J. McConnell comes in for White and then for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Klay Thompson. .151 left here in the fourth quarter. Doncic looking it over. From deep Washington. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Now Booker. At the elbow, Smith. Wants to get it to McConnell and does. That one good for 2. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And, boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks.
Number 21, Daniel Gafford.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for Chicago.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they are just moments away from lifting the trophy thanks to a rousing performance here in Game 5.
Yeah, it was really just a remarkable effort tonight, and you can see how much this title means to this team. They are extremely deserving champions, and they are going to enjoy this celebration for quite a while.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Easy Breezy.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic, shooting 1.
.24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. No good from Booker. And so it's Dallas with him. And on the way from Irving for 3. Good on the triple. Irving's got 35 in the game.
The corner 3 by Kyrie. There's a nice ring to it.
Booker, no good. Doncic with it. It's over. The Chicago Bulls are the new NBA champions. All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there's a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched, but pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.